Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome into the channel. Happy holidays, y'all. I hope everybody's having a fantastic break. We're nearing the end of the year. Like, tomorrow's literally New Year's. How exciting is that? Well, welcome back to the 12 Days of Foxmas. Today is day 8, and we will be playing a game called At Winter's End. It is, let me tell you guys a little bit about it. Wow. At Winter's End is a cozy narrative dice rolling RPG about 12-year-old Noel growing up in the forest of spirits, explore the forest and complete quest while rolling dice to see how Noel responds to the challenges they face. I have seen nothing about this game, so it's completely blind. My current. You sure you wanna? Yeah, I guess. I don't have a current. Every winter gives way to spring eventually. To most people, this is a passive event, something that happens thanks to the positions of the hemispheres and stars. Can I tell you a secret? I know the reason why winter ends. I know because the wind told me. I was 8 when I learned that the winter could think and feel, and I was 12 when our story begins, on the verge of having to say goodbye. Oh, there I am. There's shoes here. Can I play with them? Oh. My parents had me keep old pairs of shoes on the back porch. Dad said they were better suited for exploring than the ones I wore to school. Okay, hold on. Um, the game is a touch loud. I'm gonna turn down the music. I had all this stuff adjusted in the main screen, but I guess I didn't have that much music in the main screen. It's still kind of loud. I think that's about right. Okay. Let's see. We've got a grill. Once when I was 6, I burned my hand trying to hide a rock among the charcoal. After that, I had the habit of holding my hand close to the grill to check for heat before touching it. I mean, that's smart. We've got flowers here. Mom always had a green thumb and kept up her flower box year round. I would often find seeds in the forest to plant, but I never quite had the same skill as her when it came to nurturing flowers. Of course, it would have helped if I ever remembered to water them. We've got some stuff here. My old bug net and storage container. I would take those everywhere and leave them all over the forest. When I was out bug catching, wind would whistle itself through my net. Oh, wait, hold on. There's like a bird feeder Mom hung up for the hummingbirds. It was rarely full thanks to the hummingbirds' big appetites. Trying to slip past me, are you? It's been a few days. You should come say hello. Oh. Hello. Hello, Noel. Long time no see. Wind was always very kind to me, but teased me in the way I'd seen my friends' older siblings tease them. It always wanted in on others' business. You've been gone a while, huh? Something's going on? You've been away, so I had a feeling something might have happened. I'm fine, Wind, but thanks for asking. Well, Noel, since it's been a minute, I've been cooking up some new questions to ask you. You know, one of those hard ones. You like those, right? Yeah, what is it? Here goes. At the end of a long, challenging day, what about the day makes it satisfying to you? Come on, whip out those dice of yours. I want to see what you have to say. Noelle has a hard time deciding what to say sometimes. Luckily, they have these useful dice to help them out. To make a choice, you will need to roll the indicated symbol on your dice. These dice use 3 symbols. owl for wisdom, heart for creativity, and plant for empathy. Hover over a dice to see its face. Okay, so it tells me, like, how much of each is on what. That I tried something new, that I grew closer to others, that I learned from my mistakes. I feel like the owl is the one. Press to roll the dice. Oh. Ooh, I got 4 owls too. That's the one I wanted. Select dice to re-roll or accept roll. You get 1 chance to re-roll your dice. Select 1 or more of your dice that you wish to re-roll. I don't want to. I like these ones. We'll re-roll this one. Ooh, I got another owl. Accept your roll and move on. You can also accept your roll without re-rolling if you choose. That's what I wanted to do before. Based on what you rolled, certain options are now available to you. If you failed to meet any requirements, one will be chosen for you. So, like, if you get a 3-way tie, a day is usually hard because I did something wrong. If I did something wrong, I want to learn what it is so I don't do it again. That's a good mentality to have, to take forward, certainly. It's not always so obvious, though, is it? What we do wrong. Thank you for indulging me, Noelle. I always enjoy your company and perspective. Now that I've had my fun, Stone wanted me to ask you to go visit it, or Moss did, rather. You'll see what I mean when you get there. Surely it hasn't been so long that you've forgotten it's to the northeast of here, yes? I wonder if my question made you grow or not. I know those dice of yours grow alongside your heart and mind. Something tells me they'll be a valuable asset to you in the coming days. Well, I suppose that's just a hunch. With a whoosh and a whistle, wind blew away. You just got a new die face. Noelle's dice are special. They can be customized and upgraded by replacing their faces, growing alongside Noelle throughout their journey. You can see the face you just got here, okay? And your dice are shown here, displayed so you can see all 6 sides. By customizing your dice, you can improve your chances of being able to make the choice you want, Select any of these spaces to place your new face on the dice. Okay. This one already has a lot of the earth. We're gonna put another one there. Close this menu to return to the game. You can always view your dice by clicking the backpack icon here, but you can only customize your dice when you receive a new face. Okay, so they said northeast, right? So never eat sour wheat. So we're gonna go this way. Wait. Yeah, let's go this way. Ooh, a duck. Pond had this rubber duck since before I started coming to the forest. Sometimes it would play the ruler of our sandcastles high atop his mighty throne, but mostly it just floated alongside Pond. Castle. Pond and I had built this the day before. It was always a challenge keeping it sturdy with the water Pond would splash onto the shore. That's Pond right there, I'm guessing. Let's go this way. Moss? Hold on. I never liked mushrooms as a kid. Moss said I might grow to like them when I got older, but that still hasn't changed. We got rocks. When I was 8, I tried talking to the pebbles like I did to Stone. I was really sad when they wouldn't reply. Stone comforted me and explained that though they don't talk, they're a part of it. More or less, it said. I like to think of them as its little children. Cute. Is there anything over here for me to look at? Moss sat on stone, looking down at it with concern. No, Moss is just a little goober. Hello, Noelle. Is something wrong? The way Wind was speaking makes me think something is wrong. Ah, if only it were not so. Yes, something is wrong. My dear Stone is very sick. Cough. As you can see, it's having trouble speaking as well. It's been a difficult few days since you've been gone. And of course, this had to happen just before Stone was set to talk to Winter. This was an event I'd heard of but never seen. Stone would travel up the hill and speak to Winter itself to let it know that the season had ended. This had been Stone's job for a longer time than human words can describe, so Moss had told me. Should we be worried? I mean, if Winter doesn't leave, wouldn't that mean the season not ending isn't something we can allow, really? This isn't an easy ask, but Noelle, could you be the one to speak to Winter this year? Stone was certain it should be you. Why? Sorry, I just don't know if I could. Why not you or Lake? Someone older, any of you, really. No. Stone opened its mouth. Oh, excuse me. Stone opened its mouth with the clear intention to speak, but couldn't. Please, dear, rest. I'll say what you said to me. Let Noelle tell Winter why it can't be with us forever. Noelle will know. Always cryptic, this one. Sorry for that, Noelle. If you say so, I will try my best. Excellent. Stone, Moss, are you here? It's Capybara! Ooh. From between the trees emerged Miss Capybara, a mother figure for the lost animals in the forest. Oh, this is me! This is me. It wasn't like her to look so worried. Ah, Noelle, you're here too. Great, you can help. Miss Capybara, please calm yourself. We can help, yes. Excuse me. But what exactly is the matter? It's my dear Rat, the newest member of my family. We had a bit of a fight and he ran off. We can help look. I know all the hiding spots. Thank you, Noelle. I'm so glad I can count on you. I'll be in my burrow just west of here, just in case he comes back. It would be best to ask around to see if any of the others have seen him. He can't have gotten far. Well. Ooh, a frog. Honeydew was one of the forest frogs. They didn't talk much, but they did like to sunbathe on this stump. Mr. Bean was this stuffed animal's name. I left him here as a reminder not to venture too far into the forest when I was small. When I got older, he just sat here peacefully in the grass, ever a watchful eye. I take it you've discovered Stone and Moss's situation. I have, but I'm really worried about Rat. Miss Capybara says he's run off and she can't find him. You haven't seen him, have you? You always seem to know what's going on. I appreciate that you think that, but no, I didn't even know he was missing. If I hear anything, I'll be sure to let you know, Noelle. Okay, well, there's a path here. Ooh. It's a pretty llama. It's a pretty llama. Or maybe it's a sheep. It could be a sheep. The hill always had the best view. I could sit and look down at the trees for hours, aided by my trusty binoculars. The best thing I ever saw was a woodpecker jabbing a hole into a tree. Huh. We first found this spot when Mom brought me and Dad here to watch a comet pass by. I kept this blanket here for nights when I could convince them to come stargaze with me. Flower was fiddling away with its floral designs as per usual. Flower, hey, can I ask you something? Oh, hello, Noelle. I didn't see you there. Is everything okay? I love the design of the characters. Look. Oh. Have you seen Rat anywhere? Capybara couldn't find him, and she's pretty worried. Oh dear, no, I haven't. I've been quite preoccupied, as you could probably tell. So he hasn't been up this way, then. Thanks for the help, Flower. Of course. Now, do I like the look of these snowdrops here? Working away hard at a what do I say? Creative projects. Let's go this way. It's pond. Maybe lake. This one's bigger than the last one. There's a rock here. Right here. There's a rock. Sometimes I'd see a small brown bunny hopping through the grass around here. She always froze when she saw me and ran away when I got too close. I just wanted to be friends. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I want to go back and talk to the river or the pond. Lake swam over to me and spoke in a hushed tone. Ah, Noelle. Rat came here not too long ago and looked downcast. He wouldn't quite open up to me, but I'm worried about him. He scurried off in such a hurry, too. I'm on the lookout, so don't worry too much, but please let me know if you see anything else. Of course. Thank you, Noelle. Good, 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 good. So it is lake. I wonder if river looks different. Like, if they're both turtles or if they're, like, different species. Capybara had these toys for as long as I've been visiting the forest, all except the teddy bear. I gave it to her around my 10th birthday since Rat loved it so much. He was so interested that human toys were made to look like animals. That's fair. Okay, Capybara. Miss Capybara loved gardening even more than Mom. Her beds always had such a beautiful blend of flowers. Aw. Okay, I'm back here. But I think there was a path over this way that I didn't go down. Oh, wait. This guy's little. Oh, there's the rat right there. Oh, wait, hold on. The dragonfly stared at me for a few seconds before zipping off into the reeds. I want to talk to... This is Pond. Hi. So, I found Rat. Or rather, he found me. We'd talked a bit about his frustrations with not getting to see the human city. I, agreed, since I can't see much of anything from the pond. I guess he sort of looks up to me now, a bit, but we were talking just now and he got quiet. Can you try talking to him, Noelle? Mr. Rat. He's behind me. Oh, there's a... can I look at that? I want to look at that. Can I look at that? Can't. No, I want to look at the little paper boat. Rat sat near the edge of the pond, looking out on the water. He noticed my approach and sighed. What do you want, Noelle? Miss Capybara asked me to look for you. Everyone's worried, you know. Whatever. Not like she cares about me. Won't even let me go visit human places. I see. Yep, that's why I'm here now. I'm not happy, though. Like I thought I'd be. Running away and all. Do you want to go back, maybe? No, definitely not. I mean, I wouldn't know how, even if I wanted to. And I don't. Definitely not. Rat wore a distant expression on his face. I wondered why rats had a reputation for dishonesty when this one couldn't tell a lie for anything. Okay, we roll the dice, right? Press the button to roll. Okay. Ooh, okay. So I got a plant. We could play a game. You could say something nice to the capybara. I think I want to try to go for this first one. We could play a game. Come on, heart. Ooh, I got one. Okay. Accept roll. I can literally do any of them, but I want to do this one. How about this? If I can beat you in a race, you have to go back and say you're sorry. If you lose, can you bring me a human snack tomorrow? One with lots of salt? You're on. We lined up, my knees bent in preparation. Rat was too small. It was hard to tell if he was doing the same. Around the tree and back, first one to touch the water wins. Ready, set, go. Rat took off first. I hesitated just a second before starting. I figured my human-length legs, as childish as they were, would give me enough of an advantage. He reached the tree first, but soon after I turned around, I was ahead again. When I reached the pond, I made a big splash with a stomp of my boots. Looks like I win. Darn, I really thought I had you at the tree. I'll go home now. Wait, before you go, Rat, just make sure you say you're sorry. She was really worried about you. I will. It was fun racing you, Noelle. Rat left for Miss Capybara's hollow. Ooh. I'm gonna put it on the third one because I already have two faces that are owl. Back to Capybara's house. And she's like, this way? Oh, this is a different spot. There's more frogs. Noelle. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Sienna. The two youngest frogs were always full of energy and looking for fun. They were some of my most consistent playmates in the forest. We're looking for a third option. Which one of us is better at hiding? I'm not sure. I've never had to find either of you before. How about we play hide and seek? Then you can tell us who's better. We can look around for good spots today, and then you can come and find us tomorrow. I'll look forward to getting to see these hiding spots of yours then. Is there anything else around here? There's a path. Oh, we're back at Miss Capybara's. Oh, Noelle, Rat came back and he tells me that you had a lot to do with that, so thank you. He said something about a foot race. Oh, what fun. How you turned that into a way to get him back, I'll never know. Perhaps you'd be good at the sort of work I do yourself, Noelle. Well, I'm very happy that everything turned out okay. In the distance, my mom's dinner bell rang. I should be heading home. Have a nice rest of your day, Miss Capybara. Come back and visit soon, Noelle. It's always wonderful to see you. So I have to go home now. I heard that Rat is home safe and sound, thanks to you. You're such a busybody, Noelle. You were scurrying all over the place to find him. I could hear all of it. You really do hear everything, don't you, Wind? What amazing ears you have. All the better to guide you with. Now that everything's settled, I shall be off for today, but I'm sure I will see you again tomorrow. Likely with some new questions to ask you. And I'll see you tomorrow with some new answers. Okay. Time to go inside. We heard the dinner bell. Going home, the thought of being responsible for ending winter weighed on me. But I was resolved to grow in the ways that I could before that moment would come, sorry. March 16th, people. Same shoes outside. Wind's not here. Wait. We have to go find Wind? Ooh, frog. Oh, Narts? I never thought you'd find this spot. But tomorrow, you're not ready for my hiding spot tomorrow. We'll see about that, Sienna. Better luck next time. The duck changed. Pond's duck was floating in the pond. It loved its rubber friend, like any other part of its ecosystem. I see that our sandcastle is crumbling. Yeah, we built it a little too close to the water this time. It couldn't be helped, though. I couldn't reach it otherwise to help build it. No worries. It's more fun to build it than to just watch it sit there. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to build sandcastles without me splashing water all over the side. It's nice that she includes him, though. Or they include them. Ooh, what's this? The supply had dwindled from the previous day. I hoped that meant Stone would be in for a quick recovery. Oh. Let's try another dose of medicine, shall we, dear? Moss mashed together some of the herbs piled on the ground and let Stone swallow them from its paws. I think you're even starting to sound better. I'll have to thank Wind next time it comes through for gathering these. Who knows how your condition would be without them. Yes, I'll give it your thanks as well. Aw, is there a path this way? Nope, okay. Bye, Stone. I don't think I went down this path. It's Capybara. Hold on. Ah, you found me. Did you find Sienna already? You know what? Don't tell me. I need to focus on thinking up a hiding spot for tomorrow. You better give it your best shot, or I'm gonna find you faster than an eagle can fly. We'll put the heart on the second one because it has more hearts. Okay, Capybara's here. Oh, I just really wanted to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. I really didn't do anything at all. Noelle is the one who convinced him to come back, of course. Even if you talked in passing, I think everyone who said something to Rat had a hand in him coming back. But yes, Noelle really is a special child. I was so glad to have the help yesterday. And speak of the human. Hi, Noelle. We were just discussing your heroism yesterday. Ah, there's no need for that. So modest, the both of you. I should really try to think of a way to repay your kindness. Okay. Bye. Wonder what Rat's doing over here. Having a tea party without me. She's got jars of bugs. There were fewer fireflies in the jars. The cold of the winter months meant there were fewer out and about. The kids would have to wait for summer for the larvae to mature. The toys were starting to look rather unkept. I wondered if I should ask Miss Capybara if she wanted help cleaning them. Noelle, what sorts of things do big humans do with their days? Well, they have these things called jobs. I guess you all have jobs too, but humans get paid for them. Paid? What does that mean? Well, humans have this thing called money, you see, and, you know, it might be easier to explain once you and Miss Capybara have visited some human places. Then I can't wait. Aw. Okay, bye. Want to go back around. I've been here, so we'll go up. Bye, pond. Bye, pond. Okay. And then I think I went up, so I want to go sideways, which brings me here. It's Wind. Ooh, a stick. With Stone being so sick, it would be a while before we would have another stream side talking session. I hoped for its swift recovery and wondered how it was that Stones could get sick. If it isn't my favorite human, busy helping the fine denizens of this forest out again, are we? Are you? Not really, just out visiting for now. Have any other questions for me? Unfortunately, not today. I couldn't focus with all that muttering on the breeze. Is everything okay? With me? Always. Flower, however, that's a different story. Why not go check on it? See how its preparations for spring are coming along. I'll be sure to go check in. I hope things are okay. Such a good kid. I wish you luck with Flower. We get to go see the pretty flower goat. Let's go up. Oh, wait. Go back. Go back. There was a birdhouse I could interact with. The birdhouse remained vacant. Okay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I went and checked it out. Okay. I need to go up. It's Flower again. Flower. Flower once told me that it preferred the hill not just for the view, but also for the solitude. Being such an anxious spirit, it preferred to be alone to do the worrying that gave it that reputation. All the same, I'd come and visit. Oh dear, oh. Today seemed no different. I arrived and there Flower was, worrying itself to death. Hi, Flower. How? Sorry, Noelle. I have to run. Bye. And off Flower went. Its nerves were typical, but it was usually open to talking about it. Worried, I decided to follow it around the forest. Can I go in its house? I'm in its house. Okay, let's follow Flower. Oh. The house of sticks collapsed again. Luckily, the frogs preferred sitting on the logs. Here should be some camassias? No, violets. Camassias won't bloom until late. So much to do, so many places to check. Flower left towards Stone's Glade, which is this way. Bye, Mr. Vrogue. What would Stone want? If I were ill, what would I want to see come spring? Ah, I can't spend this much time on each little spot. I have to go check my lake. Flower left towards the lake. Okay. It seems like they're looking for something. Oh, this is pond. Hold on. Let's see what Capybara's doing here. I really wanted to thank you for your help with Rat yesterday. You know, he really looks up to you. And without you, Noelle wouldn't have been able to help him for me, so thank you. No. I really didn't do much. We spoke for a little, is all. You water spirits are so similar. You know, Lake said just the same thing. Okay. So now we have to go up to Lake. I came over to Pond by mistake. Lake is gonna be up here, I think. Oh, I might have gone the wrong way. Oh, there we go. What flowers would look good next to a body of water? Let's see. Ligularias, maybe? Hey, Flower, I'm right here. No, the yellow would clash with the trees. Still, Flower was off in its own little world. Noelle, can you help me get Flower's attention? I'm gonna shout. You should too. Hey, Flower. Flower, talk to us. Huh? Oh, hi, Lake. Hi, Noelle. How long have you both been here? Since you got here, you seem stressed out. Is everything okay? Oh, no. You've got it all wrong. I'm just planning for spring's arrival, that's all. Nothing to worry about. Just a lot of work. Lots to think about. That sort of thing. Okay, maybe I'm just the teeniest bit overwhelmed, but it's nothing I can't handle. Okay, time to roll the dice again. You get some alone time away from work. Ask someone who's gone through something similar. we could talk through it all step by step. Hmm. Trying to think of what would be better here. What I want to do. I can only pick one because I need at least two of the signs for each one. Let's go creativity. We're rolling for hearts so we can get the second option. Oof. Okay, well, we're getting the first one. I get stressed at school a lot, so I get it, Flower. It's hard to get through stuff when there's a lot of it. What helps me is to step away and just not do work for a while. Even just a few minutes, or an hour or something. Noelle has a point. There's still time until spring. What if you take a break for a bit? But there's all this work to do, and you're not gonna get it done if you're too busy worrying. Let's deal with the worry first, then we can deal with spring. Well, alright. If you both think it would help, I can take a bit of a break. I'm going to go back over to the hill. I think the view of the lake might help me out. Just a bit. Noelle, could you come talk to me some more later today? I'd really appreciate it. Flower walked off towards the hill with just a bit less of a jitter in its step than before. I got more hearts. Okay, let's go. We gotta go back and see Flower. I'm trying to remember exactly where I need to... Oh, I figured it out. We're going straight up. I was trying to use my muscle memory to figure out where I was going. Hello. Noelle, thanks for coming. I took some time alone, like you said. It's been nice getting to think about everything for myself. And, that thing Lake said about nothing getting done if I'm too busy worrying, I'm gonna go back and thank it for that too. Spring has a lot riding on me and my flowers. It's supposed to be this hugely pretty season with lots of colors, and that's my job. And, of course, that's what I love about it. I am Flower, after all. But it's a lot to live up to. I make the season beautiful, the season that everyone's looking forward to. What if I mess up? I'm trying to learn not to worry about that. If I try my hardest, then I can be proud of it. That's what I learned today. But I can't think of a good approach. There's still so much to do, and all of it feels important. Okay. You should make your favorite spot the best it can be. You can spread your time throughout the forest equally so that everyone can see your work. Spend as much time as you need going one spot at a time. I like the top option. Okay. I need to get a plant so I can get this top option. Oh, nailed it. I can get this top option. Let's go! Flower, do you have a favorite spot in the forest? Do you even have to ask? It's the top of my hill, of course. Then what if you spent your time making the hill really special? Something personal. You can really make it Flower's Hill. But what about the rest of the forest? No one will be upset if you choose to make one really beautiful place, especially since that place is so personal to you. Instead of making something people expect, it could be nice to surprise them with something even better than what they expected. Do you really think so? That it could be better than they expected? Okay, I'll do it. I'll work on the hill until spring comes, then show everyone my hard work. The dinner bell rang in the distance. That's my cue to head back. I'll see you later, Flower. I'm glad you're feeling better about everything. See you tomorrow, Noelle. Thanks for spending time with me today. Tomorrow, it's back to work for me. I got another heart. I got another heart. Can I replace other? Oh, I can replace. I'm gonna have one whole dice that's just nothing but hearts. I feel like that's good. We gotta go eat food. Oh, Wynn's here. I heard you've been quite the busy bee chasing after Flower all day. I take it you were able to help it with its spring fritting? It looked much better when it passed through here. I think so. Lake also helped give some really good advice. That's always good to hear. I shall stop taking up your time and let you go get your dinner then. I heard the bell chime on the wind. Until tomorrow, Noelle. Bye. I like wind. I like the design of all the spirits, personally. It's very cozy. And I'll have to look for the frogs tomorrow too. I have to remember that they're hiding. As excited as I was for dinner, I was even more excited to see what Flower had in store for spring. I hoped that I would have the opportunity to tell it that it did a good job. This was supposed to be my birthday. It's not, though. Ooh, okay. It looks a little bit foggy out here. Oh, the duck is in the sand today. He looked sadly upon his fallen castle. The castle had collapsed to an amorphous mound of sand, its mighty royal history lost to time. Oh well, have you thought much about what getting older might be like? I've thought about it a lot. Mostly about getting taller, though. Why do you ask? It's nothing. Don't worry about it too much. Okay. I wonder if he's asking because he's like a small pond. Stone had sounded better when I last talked to him. Whatever it was, this medicine seemed effective. Moss told me I couldn't use it, though. Alright, dear, it's time for your medication. Moss molded together some of the herbs. Stone slowly opened its mouth and ate what Moss offered. Stone chewed very slowly before what looked like a painful swallow. That's it, dear. Take as much time as you need. Stone nodded slowly. Aww. Okay. Wait, hold on. I didn't look around to see if the frogs were here. It doesn't look like they are. Wynn's here. The hook on the end was carved from wood, but it was slightly misshapen. Since this hook had never caught anything, it was probably from stone doing its best to fashion it. Some news for you. A new resident is moving into the forest today. Someone new. I can't wait to meet them. Who are they? What are they like? I thought that'd get you excited. Well, a little birdie told me you could find them northeast of here. Okay. Frog. Found me again. You're so good at this. But I bet you're finding Oliver just as easy, which is good enough for me. Now to find my spot for tomorrow. I wonder if it's a bird. There was a lively bird in there last year. He didn't come back to the forest this year. Aw. What are you up to, Capybara? You look deep in thought. Oh, just a little planning. I'm trying to find a good spot for Rat and me to go see humans. That's exciting. I'm sure Rat is happy. Very. We're planning for tomorrow, and he has not stopped talking about it all day. As for me, I'm rather nervous about the whole thing. I've not always had the best experiences with humans, and I don't want anything happening to him. I'm so sorry. What happened? If you don't mind me asking. I lived in a zoo before I came to this forest is all. But they're just old pains. Nothing for you to worry about, dear. Aw. I still have a frog to find. Hold on. I wonder who's moving in. I haven't seen anything too new. Oh. A little firefly flitted back and forth. Aw. I'm also still looking for a frog. Lake was moving its legs and watching the water intently. What are you up to, Lake? I'm watching the way the water moves. I've been here all my life, but it still finds ways to surprise me. Depending on how far my legs are from the surface, the waves I create change size. I really wish I knew why. Oh, maybe I can ask someone at school about that, or find a book. My mom knows lots of books, and I can let you know what I find. That'd be amazing. Thanks, Noelle. I'm still looking for a frog. Or a bird in a hat. At the crossroads between the lake and the hill sat a bird wearing a hat. I didn't know birds had brows until I saw that this one's was clearly furrowed. Hey kid, yeah you, come here, I have questions. Have we met before? You don't look familiar. Ah, good, good. You can understand me. Not all you humans can manage that. You're a special one, ain't you? Aren't you? Sorry. I just got back here from some islands down south. Beautiful like you wouldn't believe. I had the time of my life. And now I'm back here in time for spring, ready to keep the party going, and I'm looking around, and I am just not seeing the season. Matter of fact, I'm looking around, and it's looking a lot like it's still winter. Exactly that. You read my mind. I could tell you were smart right from first look. That's because it is. Still winter, I mean. I could see an expression between disappointment and surprise flash through the bird's eyes. That's unfortunate. And here I was thinking I'd get to keep those good summer times rolling. Well, it's no use moping. I'll have to find myself a place to stay. Oh, you're the sort of bird to build a nest? There's more of that brain of yours. You're sharp. But I just don't have the best idea of what's the place to be around here. I can think of someone to ask. I know just about everyone. Let's see. You should talk to Miss Capybara. Come on. Come on. No, I've been failed. I've been heckin' bamboozled. Oh, I could introduce you to Lake. I bet it has a lot of interesting thoughts on where to live, since it's the spirit of its own home and all. Sounds swell. Which way might that be? Just, west of here. Yeah, west. I'll meet you there, kid. Bird took off for the lake. I'm seeing my issue with having an entire one that's hearts. Okay. I still have time to fix this, though. So I'm gonna put a heart on the last one. Okay. I need to go up. Oh, Rat's here. Hey, Rat. What are you up to? Hi, Noelle. I'm admiring Flower's work, and the view from up here can often help me settle down. I don't know if you heard, but Miss Capybara is finally putting together our human trip, and I think I was getting on her nerves a little with how excited I was. I'm sure she doesn't mind you getting excited. I think the trip has her a little on edge, is all. I know, so I figured I'd get out of her fur and let her do her planning. The view up here is really nice, isn't it? Very peaceful. And the breeze makes it even more calming. Hi, Noelle. I'm hard at work on the hill. I'm a little worried with that all of these beautiful flowers on the ground might distract from the view, but oh well, can't be helped. That's me trying to be a bit of a carefree attitude for size. Trying on, sorry. I'm glad things seem to be going well, Flower. In large part thanks to you, of course. Now, where to plant my snowdrops? The flowers are really pretty. Okay, we gotta go to lake. Hey, we found the bird. Hey kid, can you introduce me? New to the forest and all. Just want to make a good impression. Oh, sorry. There we go. Hey Lake, are you busy? Oh no, not at all. Can I help you with something? This bird here just moved into the forest and is looking for somewhere to live. Any advice? It's nice to meet you. Your waters are impressively clear. Ha, thank you. I try my best to keep them clean. As for where to live, well, I'm biased, but living by water is my preference. There's nothing quite like a cool breeze running in off the lakefront, especially in the summer. I'm right there with you, pal. I felt the same way when I was down south for the winter. I appreciate the advice. Thanks, Lake. The bird turned to me with curiosity in his eyes. Noelle, would you mind showing me where to live? I'm curious to see. There's a birdhouse down here. I wonder if Bird might want to live here. Okay, here's the thing. I've only found one of the frogs. Hold on. I wonder if he wanted me to sprinkle some water on him or something. Okay, so I'm still missing one. He could have been up here and I just wasn't looking for him. Oh, he is up here. Okay. Aw, come on. You're too good at this. At least tell me I'm better than Sienna. I can't say. I've got to find a really good spot for tomorrow, then. Okay. I'm gonna correct a little bit of this. All the frogs have been found. Excellent. Was he wanting to live over by lake? Or I could show him the bird feeder that's at my house. Oh, there he is. So, you humans live in these houses, yeah? Yeah, they're sort of like nests, but for people. Well, what makes this house better than other houses? There must be some reason you live here, yeah? Let's see what I get. I got 2 fire. Actually, I could get this one. I like that I have friends nearby. I like that one. My favorite thing has to be that I'm so close to friends. I mean, to see all the spirits, all I have to do is go outside. Since everyone is so close, I see them more often. I see, so being close to good folks is important. I think I'm on the verge of a decision here. but I want to do one last look around the forest first. Now might be the time for one of my classic flyovers, get a real lay of the land. Will you do this bird a favor and meet up with me when I'm through? I'd appreciate the company. Find a single die face with 3 symbols on it. Oh. Let's see. This one has a lot of earth on it already. I'm gonna put it on the bottom. Okay. So let's walk through and see where he wound up. Oh, he's not in here. I wonder if he just went straight to Miss Capybara's. Oh, he's over here. He's the same size as me. This bird is so big. This bird is so big. Bird had a stern look on its face, staring off into the water as it rolled under the hollow log. Noelle, I've taken quite a liking to you today. Thank you for all of your help. But it really feels like there are just too many good options. I could live by the lake, or the pond, or here by the stream. It'd be hard to choose. I just don't have the faintest idea where I'd build my nest. You have any last words of advice? Anything to narrow it down? It could just be that you don't like the foliage by the tree. Just something. You can't go wrong with when every choice is good. No matter where you go, the spirits will help you settle in. If it doesn't work out, you can change your mind. Okay. Ooh. If I get one more owl, I can get this one. Ooh, I got one more owl. Oh yeah, let's go. Something my teacher told me once was that a lot of the time, if you regret something, you can take it back. Even though decisions feel permanent, they usually aren't. I mean, if you don't like where you live, you can move. Geez, if a human is saying that, then it has to be true. It's easier to move a nest than a house, after all. Alright, I think I've made up my mind. I've landed on living by lake. I suppose it'll remind me of my beachside days, even if the breeze will lack the salt. That's awesome. I'll come visit tomorrow. In the distance, the dinner bell rang. That's my cue to head home. Take care. I'm glad I could help today. See you around, kiddo. Okay. So, if I get one that has... If I get a 3-piece that has mostly owls on it, it'll have to go on this middle dice. Replace all of the blank faces on your dice. Yes. Yes, I have. I've got to talk to Winter at some point. Sooner rather than later. Hopefully. It's Wind. So, what did you think of our new neighbor? I like him a lot. He's done a lot of traveling. You'll probably get along well, I imagine. You should be settling into his new home now if you'd like to go to talk to him. I'd imagine he's exhausted from searching for a home. Then he has to build his nest too. I'll meet him another day with a little housewarming gift. You know, once he has a house. I better get going since dinner is ready. Don't want to keep Mom and Dad waiting for me. Until tomorrow, Noelle. I wonder what's on the dinner table. I hope it's cottage pie. At the end of a day of nest hunting, I was thankful that I already lived in a home that I loved and didn't have to move anytime soon. I feel like that's foreshadowing. We're gonna move. Today, on What a Game Has Told Me, we're moving. I keep pausing to have some of my cocoa. Oh, it's raining. There's a frog. There's a frog. Hello. I really thought I had you this time with the rain and all, but it seems you're too good, even for an expert hider like me. You certainly didn't make it easy, but the challenge was fun. And I gave you more of a challenge than Sienna, right? You both were really good. But if you had to pick one, I can't pick, really. Still no answer then. I'll have to find another way to prove I'm the better hider. Thanks, Noelle. It's been really fun. Let's play again sometime. Okay. We gotta find the other frog. The duck is gone, and so is the castle. The duck's in the water. Pond had told me its little duck loved it when it rained. It looked so content floating there in the flooding pond. All this rain today. Guess I'm gonna get a little bit bigger, huh? Get it? Because he's the pond. Oh, he's so funny. I guess that's how they would grow. I like it. Moss was gazing down at the pile of mush that was formerly the medicine Stone was taking. Goodness, with this rain, we may need to ask Wind to fetch more medicine. I'm sure Wind wouldn't mind. All it wants is for you to get better as well. I can talk to Wind if you would like. Ah, Noelle, no child, that's alright. Wind often stops by in the evening anyway. It's been a great help in caring for Stone, so don't you worry about us. We'll go this way first to go talk to Miss Capybara. There's my frog! Look, he's the frog! Hello! Wow, you found me again. I couldn't even hide in the rain. Either you're too good at finding, or I'm not so great at hiding. Hide and seek happens to be one of my very best games. Even after all this, we still don't know who the better hider is. Well, thanks, Noelle. It was fun. Yes, let's play again sometime. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's Wind. Where's Capybara? And Rat. Oh, they went on their thing to the human world. I thought up a question, or rather I borrowed a question. It's different than my usual ones. There's a right answer this time. But I'm curious what you'll think. What weighs more, a pound of bricks or a pound of feathers? I thought about the simplicity of the question and how Wynn wasn't one to be straightforward. After a long moment, the answer revealed itself. It's a trick question. They both weigh a pound, so they're the same. You saw right through me, Noelle, even more than usual. My heart swelled with pride. If you're here looking for Capybara, she and Rat stepped out this morning. I believe they finally went on a trip to visit a human place. Rat looked quite excited. Oh, I'll have to stop by later, ask them how it went. If you're looking for something to do in the meantime, Lake has looked quite worried today. Perhaps a discussion with you will do it some good. Okay. Let's go see Lake. Lake. How's your new home coming along? I really love being near the water. The cool breeze rolling off the lake really does it for me, even in the winter. And I betcha it'll be even better come summer. You know, I've got all kinds of trinkets at home you could decorate your nest with. I can show them to you sometime if that sounds okay. You know what, kid? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Let me get myself sorted out and then you can help decorate. Deal? Deal. Beneath the water's surface, I could see Lake's feet kicking quickly. Noelle, just the person I wanted to see today. Flower told me how much you helped it the other day, and I was hoping we could talk too. Spring is just around the corner. I don't need to tell you that. The warmer months, especially lately, they make me worried about Pond. Doesn't Pond usually like spring? What's there to worry about? Normally, yes, but it's been so warm in the last few years that things have been strange. You met Bird. He said down south it's hotter than it's ever been, and that's scary for all sorts of reasons. But the kind of water that Pond and I embody are specifically affected. More heat means more ice running down the mountain, which means more water for us. I wouldn't bore you with the details, but for me, all that won't matter. I'm pretty big already, after all. It's a different story for Pond. It's gonna have to grow up fast. I'm worried. At least I know growing too fast quickly would stress me out. That sounds hard. I didn't know spirits had to worry about growing up, too. And that's why I want your help. But I don't really know what to do. Like, what's the best way to help Pond, you know? Ooh, rolling some dice. Let's go. This one has 4 options that I just happen to have. You could make something nice for Pond. Yeah. Ooh. Since you can't leave the lake, and Pond can't leave the pond, what if I delivered something to it for you? Like a gift. Something you make... Something that you made that conveys that you want what you want to say. I like that idea, but I don't think I'm creative enough. I don't have any ideas. But I definitely want to try. Do you have any ideas offhand? I'm afraid not. Not right now. Then could you track down Flower and ask it for advice? It's such a thoughtful spirit. I bet it could help. I remember this one time it told me all about why it picked the flowers it did for the lakeside last spring. It was inspiring. Yes, I'll go looking and let you know what it says. Thanks, Noelle. While I'm waiting, I'll think a bit more about what exactly it is I want to say. Let's see. This first dice has 1 2 and a 3. Second dice has 2 2s and 1 3. Third has 2 2s and 1 3. So we'll put another one in here. We'll replace one of the earth. Okay, time to go talk to Flower. As I run into a tree. It's fine. Ugh. Hold on. Okay. Flower. Hi, Flower. Are you busy? Hi, Noelle. Still working on spring preparations, but I'm not so busy to skip out on talking to you. What can I do for you? Well, Lake is a bit worried about how Pond might be feeling, since it seems like it will be growing a lot this year. Lake was wondering if you had any advice on what a nice thing to make for Pond might be to help out, make it less stressful. That's very thoughtful. I'm honored that Lake thought to ask me of all spirits. Lake is good with words. Has it considered poetry? Good with words, good at poetry. It's a natural fit. That's a great idea. I'll suggest it to Lake. Thanks, Flower. Bye, Flower. I'ma miss you. I'll just be walking around as a kid, fixing everybody's problems. You're back with a good idea from Flower, I hope. Flower suggested you make a poem for Pond. It said you were good with words, so you'd be good at it. Good with words. Am I? Do you think I am? I think you're better than a lot of people I know. Spirits, too. It's worth a try. You might be better at it than you think you are. Okay, How about we start like this? We sat and talked it over a few times, starting from what Lake wanted to say and trying to keep a rhythm, a rhyme scheme, sorry, like I've learned in school. A, B, A, B, A. Eventually, Lake said it all out loud at once, and we both knew it was perfect. I think that's it. I agree. Flower was right. You are good at this. I hate to ask more of you, Noelle, but can you deliver the poem to Pond for me? Of course. You worked so hard on it that I feel like I have to. Not in a bad way, I mean. I want to. Thank you, Wood. Noelle. See you later? See you later. I might have gone the wrong way. I definitely went the wrong way, but it's okay. We're fixing it. As I approached Pond, I could hear it talking to itself. The words didn't come through clearly, but they were said in a troubled voice. Rain, have to grow already. So used to being, Pond, hi, I have a poem for you, if you have time to listen. Oh, Noelle, okay, if you want to. I did my best to stand like Lake and readied my voice to be like its. I know hardship from being small, too common for the future to arrive. Then, can I know who I'll be come fall? If not, please someone say when. We'll find a way, I promise. So say all. I felt proud for saying it just like Lake did. Enunciation? That's not it. Intonation? Rhythm and all. Interesting. Can I ask, why you wanted to perform this for me? It feels a bit like you've read my mind, to be honest. Lake wrote it for you. It wanted to show you that it knows what it's like to be about to grow like you are. I see. It, did a good job with the poem, I mean. Has Lake told you about how hot it's gonna be this year, and how we grow when ice melts and flows down into us? I nodded. That's it, really. You get the gist. I'm growing up. It sucks. It's just, I've been Pond for so long, you know, and what will I be next? Another Lake? It's just scary, is what it is. You can be so comfortably one thing for so long that you're just used to it. Like, that's all that you are, and all you'll be. And even when it's inevitable, you know it's inevitable. For that to change is scary. I keep trying to find another word for it, but that's just what it is, scary. Funny that it's the only word I can think of. I wanted to say something to find a way to be reassuring, but it can be hard to find the words in the face of real vulnerability. Still, I tried. Why am I gonna cry? I can talk about what growing up as a human is like. What about all those who have grown up before us? I kind of like this last option, but it's looking like the game's gonna... It's like... I might get this one, and I don't want that one. Okay, we're gonna try to go for this middle one. Hopefully. Accept roll? I guess I'm going for the last one. That's not too bad. Something my mom once told me when I was worried about starting middle school was, if I could do it, so can you. And that kind of thinking really helped me. Like, if you think about it, all sorts of people have faced whatever I'm going through. All sorts of spirits have faced what you're going through. And if they could do it, so can you, Pond. I'm sure of it. Pond thought about this for a moment, then spoke again. I think that makes sense. I guess it's kind of hard to believe it when everyone is so different. Even Lake and I. What if we think of the average person, or the average spirit, take all their experiences and mash them together? Wouldn't that combination be able to tackle what you're going through? Yeah, I think so, at least. I don't know if I get it exactly, but I think that makes sense to me. It's definitely hard, it's definitely scary, but I think everyone in the forest would understand why you're worried. Noelle, thank you for coming by and for your advice. It means a lot that you'd take the time. I know you're busy. You're my friend. I know you'd do the same for me. Can you thank Lake for me? It couldn't be here, but, it wanted someone to be here for me, and so it sent you, yeah? Tell it, that there's no one I'd rather be downstream of. And of course, that I love the poem. I will. Take care, Pond. Take care, Noelle. I'll see you around. Oh, that was beautiful. Just gonna cry a little bit. It's fine. This one's a little bit tough for me. I think I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it on the third dice. Okay. Time to go back to Lake. Just a little bit of crying. Because if you really think about it, there's been a good amount of change in the game. Like, the characters are changing, the seasons are changing, you know. Definitely a lot of big steps being taken. I'm back. That's great. What did Pond have to say? I described to Lake what happened between me and Pond. It listened intently, occasionally chiming in. Excuse me. With a and a nod. I'm glad the poem worked so well, and that Pond was able to open up to you. It's worrying to hear that Pond is so stressed, though. It almost sounds worse than when I was its age. Well, good thing you were there, Noelle. Thank you. Really. Really, really. Even if it's hard, I know Pond has a great support system behind it, and you're a big part of that. These words hit me with the weight of responsibility. Since I was such a big part, I wondered what it would mean for me to leave the forest. Like, can I talk to you about something? Of course, Noelle. What's on your mind? I hadn't kept it a secret on purpose, but what was on my mind wasn't something I wanted to talk about. But today made the necessity of doing so clear to me. Most humans can't see spirits, yeah? And I'm lucky I've gotten to get to know you guys. But Stone told me a few weeks ago that I'll become like the rest of the humans one day. Soon, maybe. And it was hard to find the right words. I understand. It was obvious that neither of us knew what to say, and we sat in that silence for longer than either of us would have liked. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up so suddenly. No, don't apologize. I'm really glad you told me. I'm just also sad that we'll have to say goodbye one day. But we can make the most of it until then, right? In the distance, the dinner bell rang. It looks like I have to go. Okay, take care of yourself, and, if you want to talk tomorrow, I'll be here, okay? I nodded and started off for home. Ugh, it's wind. Everybody came back. Okay. Noelle, we went on our field trip and saw humans. What did we go to see again? I think they called it a restaurant, and they served some weird-looking food, and it smelled really, really good. All right, settle down now. You'll talk Noelle's ear off. It's okay. I'm really glad he enjoyed it. What about you, Miss Capybara? I must admit, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Much, much safer. But how about you? What were you up to today? I was helping out Pond. It's a bit nervous about growing up. Lake asked me to. It seems like Pond is in good hands with you and Lake supporting it. They are siblings, after all. You should always look out for your siblings. That's right. But more than just your siblings, we all need to look after each other. It's a good point. Bye, guys. I gotta go home because dinner is being served. I'm sad because I'm gonna have to not see spirits soon. Oh. As I kicked the mud off my shoes, I realized that my socks had gotten wet too, and thought about how lake and pond must feel this way always. That's a good point. They're water fixtures. I don't know if they would consider it being wet though, because they're like always wet. Oh. Ah, Noelle, today's the day, isn't it? You'll be the one talking to Winter. Yeah, I will be. Did Moss tell you? No, but I picked up on it. You've been moving around with purpose lately, like you have some duty to attend to. And there's the matter of Moss asking me to find you this morning for a very important matter, it said. It wants you to come visit before heading off to see Winter. It wasn't difficult to put two and two together. I'll go see Moss and Stone then. Thank you for the heads up, Wind. Have you spoken with Winter before? No, this will be my first time. Well, good luck then, Noelle, and thank you in advance for your hard work. I'm rooting for you. Wind blew away, chuckling to itself as it did. That wasn't ominous at all. Duck's back in the sand. The little duck sat on the edge of the bank. Pond's waters lapped gently at its tail. Is it cold today, Noelle? I'm sure it feels cold. Oh. Before I go on the quest for Winter, to talk to Winter, I want to go and talk to other people if I can. I wanted to thank you for the suggestion. I think Rat really enjoyed going to see the restaurant. I also felt much safer with the foliage covering us. It was lovely, even. I'm elated that it went well. But say, is it much colder around here today? I feel like my tail feathers are freezing. I've noticed it too. I think I even saw snow up on the hilltop. I suggest, I suspect that Winter may be here today. Strange, that fella should be moving hemispheres by now. Overhearing this, I knew I needed to get moving. But I want to talk to people. I want to talk to everybody. Oh, there's the frogs. Hey, Noelle. We're making plans for our next game of hide and seek. We really want to know who's better, but you keep finding us. I'm too good. What can I say? What about we play again tomorrow? You're on. See you later. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Hey, how are you doing? After yesterday, I mean. It's still hard for me. It's scary that any day now I could come out here and I wouldn't be able to see or hear any of you again. Everything is piling up, and I just don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye. Well, you're not saying goodbye today. That's what's important. And I'm sure that you're more ready than you think you are. That's not to say that it'll be easy, but you can manage it. We all believe in you. That won't change, even if you can't see us. I'm sad that they might not be able to see them. Keep that with you. Thank you, Lake. That means a lot, really. Lake is making me cry. The hair from a few days ago was back. It still wouldn't let me get close enough to pet it, though. Aw. You keep running into that tree. Hey, it's Flower. Can I talk to the frog? Look extra, please. I think he liked the damp log. Noelle, I'm very glad to see you. I was going to work on the hill today, but, well... Flower shuffled its hoofs against the dirt, its gaze cast downwards. Winter came by and started putting snow everywhere. It was very disruptive. I'm sorry to hear about that. I can go up and try to get it sorted. Oh, Noelle, what will we do without you? I don't know. Mr. Bean was extra droopy with his fur dark and matted. A chill ran down the slope of the hill. I knew that I wasn't ready yet. I remembered that I should visit Stone and Moss first. That's right. I skipped them to go talk to everybody. I'd almost forgotten. I almost forgot. Noelle, I'm so glad Wind was able to catch you. Today is the day. As you may be aware, Winter is waiting at the top of Flowers Hill. I know you've been very helpful to everyone in the forest this week. Everyone has told me how grateful they are. And, child, I'm certain that what you've learned this week will be invaluable to you in talking to Winter. What is Winter like? We've never met before. Winter is fickle, temperamental. In simpler words, Winter is like a child who never really got older. Of course, this is just in its nature as the season where life begins again. But you'll do great, Noel. Aw. Both Moss and I were shocked to hear Stone's voice after so many days without it. I couldn't agree more. Come let us know how it went when you're through. Of course. Ah, Stone's getting better. That's good. Hey, it's Rat. Whoa, I came to see what was happening on the hilltop. I wasn't expecting snow. There's so much of it. And why is it only on the hill? Why isn't it everywhere? It's because winter's up there, and I have to convince it to leave. It is getting a bit late for snow, so you're going to go up there? Yeah, I have to. Stone's counting on me, too. Rat placed his little paw against my pant leg. I'm counting on you, too, then. You can do it. Do you want me to wait here for when you come back? I think I would like that, actually. Oh, no. Wow. Is that him? Oh, the polar bear is him? Oh, that's so cute. It hadn't snowed since January, but around winter grew soft piles of ice. The air around the spirit felt like the beginning of the season had returned. Oh, he's so cute. Stop it. Winter didn't notice me as I approached. I wasn't surprised. I was surprised until I remembered that most humans can't see spirits. Of course, it wouldn't think that I could see it. You're Winter, right? What are you up to? Ah, a human who can see me. How rare. I'm preparing for more winter, you see? I've been enjoying the season so much that I thought to myself, oh, we can just keep it going. More snow days, more fringe flowers, more time for the evergreen trees to shine. It just sounds lovely, doesn't it? That's what I'm here to talk to you about, actually. It's just about time for spring to move in, so... Oh, that's okay. Spring doesn't have to come. I'm perfectly square just doing my own thing. Yeah, but spring needs to come, buddy. Oh, I got 2 owls. Can you explain why you want to stay? I have 2 owls. I need to roll so much more. Okay. If I go for 3 owls, maybe I can get the last option. Oh fuck. I got 2, so I'm gonna get this one, I think. Yep. Do you want to talk more about why you want to stay? Maybe we can come up with a compromise. Winter looked at me like it didn't like something that I had said or done, then returned to creating snow as it had been, smile on its face. I know usually I do move on, but I really do insist on staying. I like being here. With the lakes and hills and trees, the wintertime colors are unmatched. I like the winters too. I like the winters here too, but still, I'm glad you like them because winter isn't going anywhere anytime soon. But I need you to go, Buckaroni. If you're going to talk to me, do it yourself, not through those toys. Don't tell me what to do when you don't even know what you want to say. He took my dice. I still remember the stun of that moment. Immobilizing, searing. Like two frozen ice on skin. Without direction, my brain swam with possible things to say. Nothing clear could rise to the top. I remembered then what it was like before the dice. Nothing else to say, huh? I know what I'm about, and it's snow and trees with no leaves and snow capped lakes. Leave me be. I know my season better than anyone, and it isn't over yet. Move on. I wanted to. Winter turned away and returned to snowing the hill, paying particular attention to dusting Flower's home with powder. And Flower's desire to make spring great surfaced in memory. Its desire became my own, and I remembered what I had to do. With or without the dice, I'd do it. I, um, I. Winter did not turn to my stuttering voice, continuing its playful wintering of the surrounding area. I remembered birds' hard work in making the forest a home for the spring and summer. I remembered that wind was rooting for me. I know. I remembered Lake's hope for Pond's future, and Pond's desire to move forward despite its reservations. I remembered Miss Capybara and her children. I remembered Stone and Moss, who trusted me to do this for them, and for everyone in the forest. I remembered that I had it in me to do it. This is so tough. Like, you're playing an 8 or 10-year-old kid, and they're going through all these emotions. I I held all these memories, and through them, I found my words. Everyone is counting on you to move on. Winter looked at me again, finally, with unmasked surprise. I didn't expect you to speak again. Please listen to me. Everyone is counting on you to let spring in. Excuse me. I spent time with everyone in the forest this week, and I know I'm right. Flower has been working hard on plants for the new season. Oh, ow. And a new bird just moved into his new nest. And Pond just got optimistic about growing up. It's not fair to freeze them all like this. I don't know if you've met all of them, but they all want spring to come. So please, will you let it? Winter looked at me a good long while. I hate when people say things that make sense. You reminded me of that old stone spirit that lives around here. You win. I'll get ready to leave now. It surprised me that my own honesty was all it took to be convincing, but the truth was undeniable. Thank you, Winter. Everyone here appreciates you. We'll all be excited for you next season. Are you friends with Stone? I nodded. It's been sick the last few days. Oh, please send it my best then. I'll be off. I'll see you in a few seasons, I'm sure. Unless fall decides to get stubborn on you too. It turned to leave but stopped itself and returned to looking at me. Before I go, I don't know if we did names. I'm Winter. I'm Noelle. It was nice to meet you, Noelle. With a whoosh, Winter vanished, and Winter drew to a close. Quickly, the piles of snow around me started to melt. Can I go back down the hill now? Oh, there's Flower. Noelle, what will we do without you? I'm sure you'll all be fine, even without me. You'll have each other, won't you? Even still, I hope we can spend a lot more time with each other, and we can do our best to make the most of that time. I feel like I should go talk to everybody. How was your talk with Winter? It went really well. Winter has left to make room for spring. Oh, that's wonderful. We knew you could do it. Proud of you. Thank you for believing me all week. You're both just always great. Thank you. Stone insisted from the start that it be you. We both knew you were the person for the job. Noel, Stone and I were talking about how your vision might disappear one day. Please visit us every day until that happens. We both want to make the most of the time we're lucky enough to have with you. So if you can fit us into your busy life, of course I'll come by. As often as I can, too. You're all so important to me. The air around us buzzed with the noise of nearby bugs. I felt like Moss and I understood each other and that Stone was happy too. Have a wonderful evening, Noel. I hope your mom Your mother has prepared an excellent meal for you. You've earned that much at least. I'll be seeing you both later for sure. Okay. I'm gonna go back up. We talked to Flower. Let's go this way. If it isn't my favorite human, say, I should let you know this new home you helped me find, I just think it's swell. I really was stressed when I got here and you told me it was still winter. I didn't think there'd be a way for me to stay as happy as I'd been down south. Turns out I'm even happier than I was. Everyone here is just plain lovely, yourself included. Now, that was a lot of words for me. If you take anything away from that, it should be a good old thank you. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard you say, I think. Don't go making too big a deal out of it, okay? I'll see you around, kid. Oh, are they all saying bye to me? Blake, I just wanted to say thanks for everything this week, I mean. There's been so much going on every day, all of the time, and you've been so nice to me and so helpful. You're amazing. Now, where's all this sentimentality coming from? You're too kind to me, Noelle. Say, how about tomorrow you and I spend some time together? We can skip rocks like we used to. Celebrate the beginning of spring. I'd really like that. What should we play? When should we play again? The sooner the better. Okay. Oh well, I just wanted to say thanks again for earlier this week. I'm so glad we're friends. If you ever want to play a game or something, just let me know, okay? How could I say no to one of my favorite kids in the forest? Of course I'll come play. Tomorrow even. I'll be looking forward to it. Oh man. My heart is hurting. Noelle, I'm delighted to see you again. Any chance you have time to talk to an old woman like myself for a bit? I always have time for you, Miss Capybara. I'm so glad. I just wanted to say that I've seen how hard you've been working all week. Reminds me of a younger version of myself. That is to say, I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. And I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Thank you. And yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Well, I didn't see pond. I gotta go back to pond. Pond. Yoo-hoo. Noelle, you seem different. Is everything okay? Oh, yes. I just had a long conversation with Winter is all. I see. We've never met, but I've heard of its, embraciveness. I think that's how others described it. I don't know about abrasive. Intense might be more accurate. It was a tiring conversation, but I think I learned from it. I'm glad. I mean, you helped me learn over the last few days, too. So I'm glad you got to learn, too. Well, I'll be seeing you around then. Yep, be seeing you. This is it, y'all. This is it. We're gonna we're gonna say bye to everybody, and then we're not gonna be able to see them. Well, if it isn't the hero of the day, I see Winter has departed. Well done, Noelle. I feel like I should be thanking you. You've been helping me all week. All I did was talk to you. You did all the real work. After all, I do enjoy getting to watch you take the spotlight. Thank you, Wind, for this week and all the other weeks before it. I know you'll do for the others what you've done for me. Of course I will. I'll start asking myself what a friend Noelle would do and go from there. And right now, I'm thinking Noelle would heed the dinner bell and head in for the night. Until tomorrow, my friend. Until tomorrow. No. No. There are two kinds of tired, the kind you can feel in your muscles and the kind you can feel in your mind. As I went inside for dinner, I realized what it meant to be truly, utterly mentally tired. All the same, I had a smile on my face. I had a lot to be proud of. After winter moved on, spring moved in, the flowers started blooming, the sun started shining. Well, when it didn't rain, anyway. Not even a week later, Stone and I were sitting atop the hill, looking up at clouds like we did when I was even smaller than I was. Is Moss busy? I never see you two apart like this. Moss wants some personal time after taking care of me for so long. Can't blame it. I know I can be a handful. There was still some graveliness in Stone's voice, even days out from getting better. All the same, it was nice to hear its voice and laugh again. Is something on your mind, Noelle? You've been awfully quiet this afternoon. You could probably guess what I'm thinking about, I bet. It was the subject of half of our conversations. I wanted to know more than anything when I'd have to say goodbye to my friends. I understand. It's difficult not knowing when you'll have to say goodbye, but knowing certainly you'll have to. Stone, as a building block of existence, has been around for as long as the planet has. Even though I don't remember that far back, I still remember when that I have to say goodbye to many things many times, and that it's never easy. But what I do know is that it's a natural, fundamental part of life. But why? If I told you, if I told you I knew, I'd be pretending. It just is the way things are. But if you look around, Noel, years and years after we've disappeared from sight, you'll still be able to know we're there. In the water, in the plants, in the, well, rocks. We'll be there for you still. I promise. Stone? Yes, Noel? You're very important to me. And you're very important to me, too. I'm so, so happy that we met. Me too. Oh man. Well, that sucks. It's a story about growing up, change. Man. I didn't think the game was gonna make me cry. Uh. Well. GG's. What a nice game, though. The narrative of the game is really lovely, and all the different characters and their personalities are very nice. I can't stop yawning. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you again for spending part of your holiday with me, and I look forward to a new year. Tonight is New Year's Eve, so that's pretty exciting. I hope everybody has a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys back tomorrow for day 9 of the 12 days of Foxmas. Until then, bye, guys.